Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a dedicated in-depth video showing you guys how I do my new makeup routine. I have definitely changed a lot of things because, for example, now I do my eyebrows before doing my foundation. You guys know for the longest time it was always my foundation before my eyebrows, but a couple things has definitely changed. So if you want to see what my updated makeup routine is, then make sure you stay tuned and carry on watching. Also, today's video is sponsored by Megalook hair. So this wig is from Megalook hair and this is their highlight body wave wig. So it's a 13x4 lace front wig and it's a 24-inch wig as well, and it's 180 density. But guys, honestly, I feel like for 180 this wig is very full because it feels more like it's a 200% density. So I like the fact that the hair is quite full. So I've just cut some layers into the hair, you know, just to frame my face and have something going on. I've added like some really loose curls, you know, and I really like the highlights. I feel like it really complements my skin tone. And also this is their transparent lace, which is also really good. I just applied my foundation, you know, just to help the lace match my skin tone. And yeah, so yeah, you guys, let me know what you think of this wig in the comment section below. I'll also make sure to list all the links that you guys need and also all the products that I use in today's video. Everything will be in the description box. So yeah, stay tuned and carry on watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So if you guys have been watching my videos for the longest time, then you would know that I tend to do my base before doing my eyebrows, but I don't know what's changed, guys. So now I do my eyebrows before doing my foundation. So yeah, and I like to prime my eyebrows just because I have oily combination skins. So I tend to get oily the most around my brows, my nose, so basically my T-zones. So I'm going to prime my eyebrows with a mattifying primer, and I'm using the YSL matte primer. So for my eyebrows, I like to use a brow gel. Excuse the way my eyes look right now, guys. I've literally pulled out all my lashes, so I feel like my eyes look really weird, but excuse that. So anyway, I'm gonna use the GOT2b brow gel on my eyebrows. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use the RIMMEL eyebrow pencil to fill my brows in. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go ahead and prime the rest of my face. I'm gonna use the same matte primer. I really like this primer because I feel like it kind of gives you like a smooth base to work with, and also controls like how much oil you produce and stuff. Like I don't want to say I have really oily skin, but I do get oily. I tend to get really oily around my cheeks and my nose as well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set the primer with a loose setting powder. You can use any powder you have. You can use a translucent powder, anything you have basically. So okay, so when I get to this point, I like to apply some powder on my eyebrows as well. This is gonna help to like set them in place and just stop them from being shiny and just long lasting. Basically, they're gonna last me throughout the day without any oil sipping through basically. And I really like setting my brows because I feel like it just gives them like a softer look. So look at this side compared to this side. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to conceal. I like to use a concealer that's like close to my skin tone. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade AMANDE. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend that out, and I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to blend this. I also really like using this concealer because it has a good amount of coverage. Like, don't get me wrong guys, I like my Too Faced concealer, but I like this one as well, and this is kind of what I've been using lately. Okay, so that's the first step done, and now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blusher. I've been really liking cream blushes lately. I don't know why, but yeah, that's kind of my thing right now, and I have quite a few options for you guys. So I have the Rare Beauty one. So this is the shade Love, and I really like this color. I feel this is like an orange reddish color, and this blusher on dark skin is just listen, amazing. It just adds so much warmth and color to your face, so I really like this one. And then this is the Laura Mercier one. So it's a tinted moisturizer blush, and this is what it looks like. This one's also really nice, and it's like a, as you can see, like a reddish orange color as well. So the next one I have is the Morphe blush balm, and the shade is Wild Wine, and this is what that looks like. You guys can see I've been using this quite a lot actually. I really like this shade, and I feel like I like this one because you can easily just go in with a brush and then just dab it onto your face. So if you feel like you're someone who doesn't know how to blend out cream blushes, or you don't know how to use cream blushes, then I would recommend this one because it's so easy to use. You just get some on your brush and you dab it on, literally so. And then I feel like the one I've been loving so much lately is the Huda Beauty blush stick, and the shade is Baddie Berry. Guys, look at how nice this color is. It is so nice, like, I really like it. So today I'm gonna go ahead and use the Huda Beauty one today, and literally the smallest amount goes a long way because you can easily get carried away with this. So, and then grab my brush and blend it. I've realized I feel like when I do my makeup this way, I don't apply as much makeup because I'm not applying foundation all over my face. I'm just applying what I need basically, so you know. I think if you're a beginner, then I would recommend using the Huda Beauty one or the Morphe one, because I feel like you can easily get carried away applying a liquid blush because, you know, you can just apply way too much and then you're thinking, how do I blend this in? But with the Morphe one and the Huda Beauty one, I feel like you have a bit more control, you know, on how much you apply, so you don't end up applying like way too much. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is to apply my foundation, and you guys know how much I love the Too Faced foundation. I love the coverage, love everything about that foundation, but I need to get a new one because it's done. So I've been using the Rare Beauty foundation, and guys, I haven't dropped this foundation since I picked it up. Like, I love this foundation so much. The applicator is just everything. It's basically like a concealer. With this as well, like, I just end up applying the smallest amounts. I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand like so. I'm gonna grab a brush like this. And now I'm gonna use my beauty sponge and just blend that in. Guys, when I tell you so much has changed in terms of how I do my makeup, it's crazy. The shade match of this foundation is crazy. Like, I feel like it's literally my perfect shade. And the shade I'm using for the foundation is 500 Neutral. I don't really like to apply foundation on my forehead like so. I'm just applying whatever's left on here. I'm gonna use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chestnut. And I like this shade because it has like a peachy undertone to it. I don't know the science behind it, guys, but I feel like using a peachy undertone just gives you the perfect highlight. Like, it's not too bright, it's not, I don't know, it works for me anyway, so yeah. So whilst I'm waiting for this to dry down, I'm gonna apply that first concealer just a little bit on my forehead. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blend. I'm gonna go ahead and set the concealer, and I like to use a pressed powder and then go in with my loose setting powder. Once I get to this point, I like to use whatever's left on my beauty blender and then just go down and use that to highlight my nose. Okay, So now I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Morphe Filter Effects powder. And I know you guys are probably wondering, Bemi, how do you still have this powder? I made sure I bought like 3 or 4 of this before it got discontinued, because I was like, what am I going to do without my Morphe powder? Like, guys, I love this powder so much. I feel like maybe the Juvia's Place powder is pretty close to it. So I'm going to contour with the Juvia's Place pressed powder, and the shade I'm using is Angola. I'm going to use this to add some definition around my face. I'm gonna add some warmth to my face by using the Morphe Glam Bronze in the shade Supreme. This is also discontinued, guys. I feel like this bronzer is just the best, okay? I don't understand what's going on with Morphe. I don't understand why they've discontinued some of their products, because it's not making sense to me. I literally can't do without this products. Like, my makeup is not complete without this. I also like to use the bronzer to contour my nose, and I'm dragging that into my brows as well. And then I'm also going to go in with that Juvia's Place powder, like the tiniest amount, and just apply that literally just around here to clean up my nose contour, because I can't leave it like this. This is just too harsh and it's not blended. I like to go back in with the same beauty blender that I used to blend my concealer, and I'm just going to clean up around. I'm not applying anything, I'm just using what's left on the beauty blender. I'm gonna bake, and I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder. I'm using these 2 shades. So I'm using Banana Bread, and I'm using Cherry Blossom Cake. So the Cherry Blossom one is a pink powder. Crazy, I'm using this to bake, I know. And then I mix it with Banana Bread, and that is how I get the perfect under eye. So I've already mixed it, and this is what it looks like. Kind of has like a peachy undertone, and I feel like using both shades together just helps me to get the perfect under eye. I'm gonna carry on with my makeup and just leave that there to bake. I'm gonna apply some powder blush. So literally, when you're doing your eyeshadow, the trick is to drag that eyeshadow into your eyebrows and towards the bridge of your nose, because it's really going to help to snatch and also frame your face better. I feel like it just it does something. So drag the eyeshadow into your brows. Obviously, if you're a lighter complexion than I am, use a softer brown, or like a brown that's not this dark. Just look at this side compared to this side. It really does make a difference. So I'm just dragging that brown down towards the bridge of my nose. You can see how like it does something, like it defines your nose, and it just gives you that extra snatchness. And I'm just going back in to define my brows a bit more. Okay, so moving on to my lips now. I'm gonna line my lips, and I like to use a black pencil first and then go in with a brown lip liner. I'm going to apply the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Wifey. So I'm going to clean that up with my concealer brush. I'm not applying, I'm just using what's left on the brush just to clean around. So now I'm going to take my powder puff and just press whatever's left. I'm going to press that into my skin. So instead of dusting it off, I'm just pressing that powder into my skin. And that's how I maintain that bright under eye. I'm going to set everything with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, so here's what my makeup looks like close up. And I thought I would come in super close so you guys can see what everything looks like. And I really like doing my makeup this way because I feel like I'm using less products and I'm still getting, you know, the same results that I would normally get if I was to apply foundation all over my face. Because really and truly, I've only applied foundation around this area of my face and the tiniest amount on my forehead. So this is just to show that you don't have to apply full cake. Like, you can apply less amounts of products and still get the same results that you need. So yeah, so this is literally like my full coverage new makeup routine, because you can't tell me my face is not beat. This is beat, okay? So yeah, you guys let me know what you think of this makeup routine in the comment section below. And when it comes to the Rare Beauty foundation, I really like this foundation. This is like my new favorite foundation. I love the shade match. I feel like it matches me perfectly. I have a reel on my Instagram showing you guys how I apply the foundation with the applicator, so you can go check that out. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my hair on camera. So I've done, like, it's already styled. I just need to add like the finishing touches to this wig and we are good to go. So today's wig is from Megalook hair, and this is the body wave highlight wig. I really like this hair because, guys, this hair feels really soft. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut some layers into the hair, you know, just to frame my face, and then we're done. Okay, so here's the finished look, and like I said, this wig is from Megalook hair, and this is a highlight body wave wig. I'm so in love with this wig. I really like the highlights. I feel like it really complements my skin tone, and the hair itself is just really soft as well. This is what it looks like. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think of my new makeup routine in the comment section below, and also let me know what you think of this wig. I am loving the highlights. I feel like it really does complement my skin tone. So I'll make sure to list all the links and all the products that I've used in today's video in the description box. So make sure you check the description box for anything you'd like to know, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.